Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another day here in Mexico. We are in the capital of Mexico City. This is a city that's bustling with life. So many people, so much movement, and of course, so much food. So in today's video, we are going to explore the food scene here in Mexico City. We are going to eat our way through the city, and I'm super excited because this place, there's a lot of food here. There are so many food options available. All types of food. Obviously, we're gonna try and focus on Mexican food, but all the variations of Mexican food are all here in the city of Mexico. And we're gonna get started by heading to get some breakfast.
¿Verde o rojo?
¿Cuál es?
El verde pica menos, el rojo pica más.
Rojo.
¿Le pongo cebolla y habanero?
Sí.
¿Crema y queso?
Sí, crema y queso. Alright, first meal of the day, we've come to a really popular place. This is a place known as La Esquina de Chilaquiles. Now, if you remember, we've had chilaquiles before. We had it when we were in Guanajuato. But what they do here is that they put it into a sandwich and they've just loaded it up with meat, like lots and lots of meat. But I got the red chilaquiles because it looks really spicy. I mean, that stall is just so popular, and what I love about that stall is that their slogan is, you can copy us, but it'll never be the same, because they know they are the best. And this is supposed to be one of like the best chilaquiles in all of Mexico. All right, let's go ahead. I can't wait. I gotta give this a try. It's massive, like literally, look at the size of my face. It is incredible. So we're gonna go ahead and try and stuff this, but it's gonna be hard. Let's go for it. That is incredible. The spicy flavor on it, it's really smoky, chilious, like spicy flavor. It's not like, you know, your hardcore, you know, punch you in the face, but it's smoky. It's super smoky, and I love that. You can see the fillet is super thin. The shredded pork on top just melts. And the chilaquiles, they're like, yeah, they're a corner for chilaquiles, but they're not the main thing. Everything together becomes the main thing, and you can tell that, you know, chilaquiles, yeah, it's nice, it's there, but it's the combination together that really works. You've got those fresh onions and fresh jalapenos on top, which add a bit of like a crispy flavor to it, which is amazing. But the whole thing works. It's the combination, really. It's the combination of what they put together, the flavors, the textures. I mean, those two types of meat together, and I haven't even bitten into the bread yet. So let's go ahead and see if we can bite into the bread. All right, there we got a little bit more of the chilaquiles, and I have to say the chilaquiles are well done. The flavor's nice, it's spicy, it's really warm, and it's good because I didn't know this, but early in the morning here in Mexico City, it can get a little bit cold. The only thing is that they don't have a place to sit down. I think it might be because of the pandemic right now, but this is absolutely incredible. And for 50 pesos, they've really loaded it up. Like they call this right here, the sandwich, the bomb, la bomba, and for a good reason. They've literally loaded it up with so much meat. It's just incredible. If there's one local breakfast you've got to get here in Mexico, this Chilaquile sandwich is absolutely the bomb, and I'm just using what they said because that's literally the name. It's cheap, it's good, it's affordable, and it's just completely stuffed to the brim with meat and its ingredients. Absolutely incredible. An absolute must try when you're here in Mexico City. I will say, that is gonna be a very heavy breakfast. I finished the whole thing. It's right, like there's nothing left, and wow, like I am stuffed. I am just, I can't eat anymore. It's so like, it's just so packed with so much stuff, so many things. And I have to say, the more you eat it, the better it tastes. Like, it's already good on the first bite, but the more you eat it, the more you enjoy it. Oh, that's just delicious. All right, I'm probably not gonna eat for a while, but I'll see you guys at the next food stop. Next stop of the day. You can tell that we're on the street, but we're at a place known as Los Pescaditos. It's literally just a little street stall, and here's the important thing. It's only open on Fridays because this market right behind me is only open on Fridays. This right here is the Friday market of Condesa, and this is one of the stalls here at the market. Now, this market is famous for a lot of things, but what I heard is really good here are their seafood tostadas. So obviously, we gotta go try them out. I got 2 tostadas. I got one with pulpo or octopus, and the other one with camarones, which is shrimp. Now, I've been to a lot of places in Mexico. I've had a lot of tostadas, seafood tostadas. I'm excited to see how this compares with those. All right, what we gotta do first, we got some lemon. We're gonna squeeze some lemon on top just to give it some of that acidity. All right, let's go ahead and try out the octopus one first. I've got to say, considering Mexico City is a city surrounded by mountains, I am shocked by how good these seafood tostadas are. First off, you got a layer of mayonnaise right at the bottom. That's the base of the tostada. After that, what have they done? They put some tomatoes and they've cooked some onions together with some of the seafood, in this case, the octopus. And then they put slices of avocado on top. That avocado provides a nice, smooth texture in comparison to the crispy tostada with the smooth mayonnaise in between. So all of these textures work together really well. And then, of course, you've got the rubbery seafood in the middle to give it another different contrast. So a lot of different flavors going on, a lot of different textures going on. Wow, I'm very impressed. Let's go ahead and try out the shrimp one. Now these shrimps, they look a little bit small, but I'm very excited to see whether they're fresh and whether they are delicious. So let's go ahead and dig in. All right, like I said, we're in Mexico City. I can't really compare it to Mazatlan because Mazatlan was literally right on the ocean. The shrimp is like, it's okay for a city in the mountains, but it's not like the freshest shrimp I've had here in Mexico. But is it good? Absolutely. You've got the same mayonnaise base, the tomato combination, the onion combination, and that smooth avocado on top. So the textures work, the flavors work, but you know, Mexico City is kind of an inland city. You're not gonna have the best seafood ever, but it's good. And you can add as much lemon as you want to give it that sourness flavor, that acidity that you need for seafood. But overall, absolutely delicious. 100 recommend if you're here in Mexico City, if you're here in Condesa, specifically on a Friday, because I don't think you can get better seafood than this here in the center of Mexico City.
Like I mentioned, that's not like the freshest seafood you're ever gonna get, but it's a good place to get seafood tostadas, and I would say that it's probably one of the better places in Mexico City. You are in the mountains, you can't really expect too much, but let's go see what else we can eat.
Es lo mismo como eso. Bueno, ¿cuánto cuesta?
10 la bolsita, 15 o 20 pesos.
Dame uno de 10.
Sí, dame uno de 10. Se llaman campechanos.
Campechanas,
Como los tacos
pan
campechanos.
dorado, ándale.
Gracias.
Ándale, joven, hasta luego.
Next food we've gotten is obviously something sweet. Just an old man here in the market selling these. They're called Campechanos. I've never seen them before in all of Mexico, but they're like a deep fried dough, but they don't look like churros. They're quite different from churros. They're a little bit flatter, but they're still crispy and fried. So let's go ahead and see what it's all about. Let's try it out. Oh, that's like it's super crispy, flaky pastry. There's literally nothing on the inside. It's just super flaky and super thin. It's got like a layer of like sugar on the outside, a little bit of sweetness. But wow, that's so interesting. We'd almost expect this in like a French bakery, not on the streets of Mexico. But here in the streets of Mexico, they also produce like these crispy, flaky French pastries. They're just really flaky, like super flaky. I can only imagine how much butter they put into this, but it's sweet, it's nice, it's crispy. What more could you ask for from a dessert? So absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go see if we can get some fruit juices to wash this down.
¿Qué tipo de jugo tienes?
Sí, de 20, de 25 medio litro.
¿Cuál es la diferencia entre este y este?
De naranja y mandarina.
Mandarina. ¿Cuál es más dulce?
Mandarina.
¿Mandarina? Bueno, dame uno de mandarina. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
25.
Gracias. ¿Tienes un popote para...? Muchas gracias.
Well, as promised, I was gonna get a drink, and sure enough, we've got Mandarin Juice. Costs about 25 pesos, a little bit pricey, but let's go and try it out. Have to say I'm a little bit disappointed. It's a little bit sour, but I think after coming from Monterrey, any orange juice is gonna be sour, so I can't really compare it to Monterrey. It's a nice juice. It's just not as sweet as I hoped for or expected. That's because I've been to Monterrey. So if you really want good orange juice, go to Monterrey. If not, you'll be disappointed here in Mexico City. But it's a nice juice to have. Nice, cool, refreshing. All right, let's continue on our food tour. Night has fallen here in Mexico City, and there's loud music, there's a lot of people, but it's for a good reason. This place is Gorditas De Sevilla. They are popular, and they're supposed to have one of the best gorditas in all of Mexico City. I've had a lot of good gorditas in my life, but this looks amazing. I got the ones known as chilangas, which include pastor, suadero, and chicharron. That's 3 cuts of meat, 3 different flavors, and it looks absolutely delicious. You can see them frying up the gorditas in the front. And wow, just thinking about it, I'm gonna salivate. All right, first things first, we gotta get our lemon. We're gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon on top, just to give it that bit of acidity. Now they've got a couple of salsas. I think I'm gonna go for this red one here that looks a little bit smoky, maybe a little bit spicy. All right, let's go ahead, put this top back on, and try this out. That is without a doubt the best gordita I've ever had. It's so crispy. It's just so crispy. It's so crispy I can't even talk. The meat inside, nice, juicy, flavorful flavors. So you can see my hands are shining with oil. They're super oily. It's super unhealthy. That's for sure. There's no doubt on it. You don't come here to eat healthy food. But wow, that's amazing. That is absolutely delicious. The flavors in there, the spiciness from the salsa, the sort of acidity from the lemon. And this salsa is actually a little bit mild. It's not actually that spicy, but what really makes this place special is, of course, the gordita, the actual dough itself. What they're doing, they're frying it, they're making it nice, and inside they're quite fluffy as well. This is amazing. This is by far the best gordita I've ever had in Mexico, hands down. No doubt about it. That is absolutely incredible. I mean, it's the dough. It's all in the dough and the ingredients they put inside. All right, now not only did we order 2 of the chilanga, but we also got 2 of piernona, which is pastor with leg meat, with pierna, and oh, this also looks amazing. All of their gorditas here just look incredible. All right, let's go ahead. Of course, gotta squeeze that dash of lemon on there, and then put a little bit of salsa. All right, let's go ahead and try this one out. Once again, what they do well here is that dough, that crispy, fried, golden dough. That is what sets them apart here. That is why their gorditas are so good. And of course, the meat, the leg meat here, you can tell, it's quite tender. It's really nice and soft. Oh no, absolutely amazing. And the best part is that meat has a little like a very old, aged, smoky flavor, which is absolutely incredible. Of course, we got some onion, cilantro as usual, the spicy salsa and the lemons, but it's the combination. And most importantly, the thing that wraps it all together, that gordita, that crispy gordita. I mean, it's literally just fresh off the oil. Literally just like minutes ago, it was still frying in there. It is absolutely delicious. It's super unhealthy, but that's absolutely what I love.
Well, that was an absolutely incredible meal, and honestly, I want to eat more. I want to go around and show you guys more food, but I'm stuffed. Those gorditas, they look small, but because they're deep fried and they're just a bunch of dough and then a lot of meat inside, it actually fills you up pretty quickly. So even though it doesn't look like it's very filling, trust me, you eat that gordita there and you're gonna be stuffed. My hands are all oily, my camera is oily, everything is oily and unhealthy, but I absolutely love it. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today for today's food video here in Mexico City. We've eaten a lot of delicious foods here and I cannot wait to eat more in the upcoming videos. I'll see you guys on the next video, but make sure to stay tuned. There's so much more food coming your way and I can't wait to share it all with you guys. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.